Yo guys, the next episode of Dragon Ball Daima is about to be even more insane than the one that we just got, and there are a ton of reasons why that is the case. But first, do you guys like the design of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the new design? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and if he is better than the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku design. First and foremost, this is absolutely by far in the running for top 5 Kamehamehas of all time. There is no question. Super Saiyan 4 Goku absolutely delivers here, but what's unprecedented is the fact that Goma stops the Kamehameha before it's launched. This has never happened. The Kamehameha usually is a go, usually is something that can be fired, and basically you have to deal with what is the repercussions of it. Goma stops it by knocking Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku out, and this gives Goma aura points that I never wanted to give him in the first place because he's not my cup of tea, but he's gonna get them here regardless because that was insane. He knocks him out, but even more so, Goku comes back. He comes to. He somehow just snaps out of being knocked out because I thought the fight was over right there, and then unleashes what I can only imagine is like a dragon's breath Kamehameha. The same fire that comes out of Goku when he transforms is delivered through the Kamehameha blast, and this is what ultimately defeats this version of Goma before the third eye grants him even more power, or power equal or more to what Super Saiyan 4 Goku actually is. What is weird and what Dragon Ball fans definitely caught was the fact that Vegeta didn't do shit this episode. This was us the entire episode, us Vegeta fans, because he didn't do anything. He actually seemed to be even more injured than everybody else, and I kind of went back from the last episode to see why. I don't know why he's more injured when him and Piccolo and the Supreme Kai all got hit by the same attack, and the Supreme Kai is the weakest one out of them, and he jumped right back in. So the reason that he is being saved like this is obvious. He's about to get Super Saiyan 4 as well. Neva is going to grant him the exact same power to buff him so that way they can defeat Goma. 2 Super Saiyan 4s are better than 1, and maybe they can overwhelm this level of Goma from the third eye. That is obvious to me. Also, what's obvious is the fact that these fusion bugs that we got, those are definitely going to come back. They fell out of Goku's pocket. He's going to find them, and more than likely, he is going to fuse with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, making a Super Saiyan 4 fusion of them, of these two characters, and that is going to be insane. But the one thing that this hinges on, and what is kind of confusing, is this moment right here. Okay, first the confusing part. Why did Dr. Arenzu ask Glorio to learn Namekian? Why did she do that? She has the entire series only relied on her own skills. This is such a crucial moment in her plan, and she asked Glorio to learn Namekian. The only explanation that I can come up with that she would ask him to learn Namekian for the Dragon Balls is because she could not ask to learn Namekian because it would have been obvious what she was trying to do, which is get the Dragon Balls. Because the only person that would know Namekian down there is this guy right here. He's the only one that knows Namekian. He's the only Namekian left in the demon world, so he is probably the one that taught Glorio how to speak Namekian. And because Glorio is just a random dude, and maybe, you know, it went under the radar, then he just decided to teach him Namekian, and there you go. That's the only thing that I can really explain why this happened. That's the only reasoning that I can find why Glorio knows Namekian. But it's obvious at this point in time that he is going to wish for the Z Squad to become adults. Okay? So, at this point in time, in this part of the plan, Dr. Arenzu wants to become even more powerful. She wants this wish to basically do what Granola got from his wish, ultimate power, making her power the equivalent to Goma, who is the strongest being in the demon world. I would imagine that's how that would work. We win either way, because if Glorio wishes for that, we get Dr. Arinzu, a new transformation for her. She probably looks badass, and she's probably gonna look hot. So yeah, that's gonna be a win for us. Probably not gonna happen. If he wishes for the Z Fighters to become adults again, well, we also win, because of the fact that now we get to see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in adulthood, we get to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku in adulthood, and then possibly the fusion, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then fusion between both of them. So we get to actually see these characters in adulthood doing the things that we've been seeing them the entire time, and then the series can end with them being in adulthood. So the way that I think this is going to go is that he is absolutely going to wish for them to turn into adults. That's definitely what's happening next, right? And so how do the bugs come into play? Well, this will tell us if them being mini drastically change their power, because right now they are not a match for Goma. He has the third eye, and the third eye is granting him the amount of power of his last ass whooping. So he just keeps getting power buffs. Unlimited Zenkai, basically. If that's the case, we're going to be able to see what the difference in power is. But I don't think there really is one, because I feel like at the beginning of the show, they got used to their mini bodies. I don't think that their power decreased that much from being children or being child size. This is not Dragon Ball GT. That was a factor for GT Goku. I don't think it's a factor for these guys. So I believe once they transform into adults, they're going to try to attack Goma again, and then realize that they're still not up to snuff. Even in adulthood bodies, they're not able to even contend with this guy. So at that point, that's when more than likely Vegeta is going to be getting the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, and then we're going to be getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta facing off against Goma, and we're going to see how good that's going to go. And more than likely, they're still going to lose, or Goma's going to get another power-up, right? Maybe a new transformation. At that point, they have no other choice but to fuse. And I can already see that being the ending of the whole series. The ending fight is between a new fusion character between Goku and Vegeta in Super Saiyan 4s, facing off against Goma, defeating him, taking the eye. The eye probably will go to the Supreme Kai or something. He'll probably take the eye for safekeeping, confiscating it, or whatever the case is. And there you go. They become adults. They go back to the regular world. They say goodbye to Glorio. They say goodbye to everybody. Who becomes the demon realm, the new lord for the demon realm? Probably Dr. Arinzu with the Majins, with Majin Du and Majin Ku. More than likely, that's the case. The biggest question, which I definitely want to dive into, answer, and explain for you guys, just going off Dragon Ball Super's manga and Dragon Ball Super's anime and everything that I've read so far, why don't we see Super Saiyan 4 Goku again? Why is this a transformation that's like hidden in the shadows after this? Because if we do get to see them Goku going to transform into Super Saiyan 4 again at some point, and then we do see Vegeta also get that transformation, why have they never used it before? Is it locked? Is it something that is going to be only held by Neva, the Namekian that gives it to them? Or is it only working in the demon realm? Like, what's going to be the explanation for not being able to use this transformation? That's kind of what I want to know. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the next episode.